Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ali Madawi here with you, and we are live, baby. And right now we're going to talk about the big news with what's happening with Toys R Us and what kind of lesson it is for us. What are we learning from it? You know, it's funny, for the last couple of years, I've been screaming and shouting out loud, in a nice, respectful, quiet way, about everyone needs to have a virtual business. Everyone needs to go online and start something, whether it's eBay, Amazon, sell something, for crying out loud. You need to do it. And the reason for that is the platform that we are used to from the job scene, from the traditional business, is changing dramatically. It is no longer what it used to be. And a perfect example of it, in the United States, Toys R Us, the mogul of business of toys, is filing for bankruptcy. What does that really mean? Well, let's kind of evaluate it in with different areas in space. So I was just reading about the ABC report as to the reasoning for Toys R Us to having the struggle that they have, and they put direct blame as to why they've collected $5 billion of debt on Amazon and its affiliate program. Amazon and its affiliate program. Now, I have nothing to do with Amazon. I am not rooting for Amazon. I don't make money from Amazon. I don't even have an affiliate store. It's not something that I kind of see for myself. However, what is that telling you? Someone went ahead and started a business and capitalized on a business space that has allowed them to not only make money without having the overhead, but Amazon realized really late that everybody is going to their cell phones and literally looking at different things. As a matter of fact, there's a testimonial from somebody by the name of Randy Watson of Fort Worth that gave to the ABC News. They said, "We will go to Toys R Us to check our current toys, and while we are at the store, we will be looking up prices on the phone on Amazon.com," said Randy Watson from Fort Worth, Texas. And the funny thing is, Toys R Us is known to be the place for, toy seasons, for Christmas and holidays and kids' birthdays and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, I thought recently of going there and seeing if I can get something, for my nephews and even for my own son, right? And the crazier thing about this is, see, Toys R Us has over, ready for it? Yes, I'm hearing you. 1,600 stores that are at risk of closing down. Amazon also is responsible. This is like mind-boggling. This is why I tell everybody, I don't care who you are, especially if you are in the retail space, you must, not you should consider, not maybe, but you must absolutely have a plan B. So Toys R Us is responsible of eliminating Sport Authority, Borders, Circuit City, and now Toys R Us is next. What does that really tell you and I? Let's move away from retail for a second and bring it back to you. When you go to the airport, you used to have 10, 20 people who are behind the counter, and they will stamp your ticket and they will give you the sticker around your luggage and they'll put it for you and they say, the gate is all the way to the left upstairs, right? However, right now, and I don't know how it is around the world, but I'll tell you my personal experience here in the United States whenever I fly. I go to a touchscreen computer by myself. And I personally do everything that a person used to be behind the counter. And I print the sticker by myself. I put it on the bag by myself, and then I put it on the belt itself. And then I look for the gate by myself. As a matter of fact, I even check in before I get to the airport from my phone. What does that mean? I just replaced somebody's job, or a few people's job, and all from my cell phone. Because the virtual world is literally, the better the technology, the more jobs that we are killing. That is just the reality of what we are living in. I'll give you a different example. When you are driving in a highway, before it used to be so many different lines where you're paying the ticket attendant, cash, or you're throwing the coins. What is it that you see right now? There is 80% of the lines or 90% of the line, Easy Pass or Speedway or whatever it is called in your area. It's like a little piece that you have in the car and it automatically takes money out of it just so you keep on driving. That is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lines, jobs that are gone, that are paying, 30 to whatever it is, thousands a year. So how about your job? Because those were secure jobs. People are always going to be driving. People are always going to be flying. I mean, are you kidding me? The airport. Think about it. The funny thing, a year ago, whatever it was this whole walk of minimum wage here in the United States. Everybody said $7.50 an hour is not fair. We want 15, we want 15, we want 15. The state of California passed $15 an hour. McDonald's went ahead and they put touchscreen computers in the actual store where everybody walks in and they order what they want. They replaced the jobs that are now $15 an hour. Again, I ask, is your job secure? Now, I'm not taking a jab at a job. Please do not think that of me. I'm actually an advocate of supporting someone who chooses any profession in any route that they want. But I am absolutely telling you now more than ever, especially ToysRus, a multi-billion-dollar company that has put itself on minus $5 billion and is filing for bankruptcy right now, and there's many people who may be losing their jobs, and the whole economy may shift because of this circumstance. Guess why? Because they did not evolve. They thought retail space will be there forever. I know so many people, friends of mine, right, that are drop shipping right now as we speak. They go to a store, they scan it, they go and find it on eBay, they sell it to be sold directly from that store, and the whole transaction happened without having the overhead. There's another testimonial which I thought really, was intriguing. If I can find it, because I lost it somewhere. There it is. Amazon has a level of convenience that so far has surpassed the ability of traditional retailers can offer, says Carl Harvard, a retail industry expert of PA Consulting Group, a global retail affiliate consultancy. He continued to say, we simply don't have their overhead, but we absolutely make their profits. How incredible is that? So think about that for yourself. How can you create a business space, a business model, or anything, whether it's traditional business? How can you capitalize on the virtual space? Again, I am not against jobs. I am just telling you to capitalize on a virtual space. Everyone, right now, you yourself are touching your phone. You're looking at your phone. You buy stuff from your phone. You pay for your sandwich now with a Apple Pay or whatever is out there, right? So even books, we no longer buy hard copies, or not as much as we used to. At least I buy audible.com. I have somebody reading the book in my ear, right? So again, are you safe with what you're doing? I highly recommend to you today and right now, consider evaluating your whole professional estate. Consider, okay, where was I 5 years from now? What has changed? What happens if this change continues to happen within the next 5 years? Is my job safe? Is my traditional business safe? Or are you just waiting like ToysRus did just so they can file for bankruptcy and get out of business? I'm telling you right now, you need to consider all your options. You need to evaluate every single option, including network marketing, including affiliate marketing, including drop shipping, Amazon or eBay retail, including whatever you do. See if you can create a profession out of it. If you are working for a company that provide certain services, see if you can take that skill and monetize it, create something out of it. Have a backup plan, because I am telling you, I am no guru, but I know one thing for a fact. The professions that we are experiencing and watching and noticing right now will never, ever be the same. This is mind-boggling. Uber, for crying out loud. Uber, Lyft, they're taking. So in Manhattan, in New York, the 3 biggest medallions in the United States. A medallion is essentially a license to own a taxi company, and the bigger the medallion, the more taxis that you have in it. They all filed for bankruptcy. A car service from an application. Now they're approving, in 2 states they approved driverless, meaning no driver in the car, cars. What's next? Domino's just approved a driverless car. I mean, are you seeing what's happening? And you're sitting in there and you're saying, I'm going to do what I was doing yesterday, tomorrow. It's funny, my best friend's son, Landon, forgot this fidget spinner, and I still have it in my desk. Whenever they come back, I'll give it to them. Some guy, you know, when we looked at this, we're like, who's the idiot who's gonna buy this? You know, this is making somebody hundreds of millions of dollars. Whomever created this and patented it, hundreds of millions of dollars. Stupid, right? Like, what the heck is the point of this thing? But somebody is making a whole lot of money. So you need to be creative. You need to utilize your ingenuity, and you need to say, okay, I got internet like everybody else does. I have a smartphone like everybody else does. I have a brain like everybody else does. You know what's the biggest innovators? What they do? They look for problems and create solutions for them and then charge for it. They say, okay, what is everybody's problem? They cannot find a cab, or they stand on the corner and raising their hands. What if we can give them something where they can call the car to come to them, and then they get notified and they just walk downstairs? No cash, all through an app transaction. Ding, 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 multi-billion-dollar process. Amazon Prime, right? 2-day delivery, same exact thing. So all these different things that I'm sharing with you right now, someone was just saying, I mean, are you kidding me? Do you know the story of GoPro, the camera? This guy took some time. He just was going through depression, and he was stressed about what he was going through, broke, and nothing happening for himself. He said, I want to go and travel. As he went surfing, what ends up happening, he wanted to put a camera on the corner so he can film himself, and then he's trying with his cell phone, and he just wanted to document himself as he was surfing. And then this billion or multi-billion-dollar company comes to mind. Oh my God, how many people are going through the same problem I'm going through? So while you're sitting in there and you're telling yourself, I have a problem, this is not gonna work, someone else is saying, oh my God, this is a problem, I gotta find a solution, and then sell it to everybody else who's saying this is a problem. So I hope you learned from what I just shared with you right now. Please make sure you give us heart, love, like, and share this video, because there are many people who are sleeping in their own dreams. There are many people who are negotiating with their own aspirations, who are saying, I think I'll wait until next year before I start living my life the way I wanted to live. Not taking any jabs against jobs. Trust me, I am anti anyone who is a business bully. Anybody who has a job, I had a job. It is because of the timing and the position in that lifestyle in their life right now. But it does not mean that you just should sit and say, I don't have time, because that TV show that you watch, that's time you stole from yourself. That, you know, sleep an extra hour, that is time that you stole from yourself. So go ahead, do what you need to do, and bazinga, everybody. Let's make this thing happen. I'll talk to you all soon. Take care, everybody.